Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon, right next to New York. Yeah, what show, yeah? Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
You, LB, you almost sent me into this show today with the biggest rage levels we could have ever had. Rage has been evaded, and shout out to LB on the ones and twos for messing with my emotions all the time as we are back for yet another episode of your show, the Thursday edition. My name is Gary. I am your host. This still, as far as we know, the only show going live 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday in a world that refuses to go live. Because if you go live, you can't be perfect. Around here, we're real people doing real things. We make mistakes all the time, and you see them right here because it's live. We think it's a positive, not a negative, unlike a lot of big corporations out there. So thank you for being a part of this amazing journey as we continue to try to make this world a better place by spreading love and compassion. Not to be a hippie. I ain't no hippie. Dang hippies. JK. Can we say JK? Probably not. It's probably not cool for a guy as old and not cool as me to say JK, but I stand by it. We love everyone and everything. Lift each other up. Don't bring people down. That's what we're all about here. And to thank you for being along for this incredible ride that we go on each and every... What? 331? Whoo! 331 episodes now. So crazy to think about. We pay you in the form of a camera. And the camera, I don't know how. I don't know why. But continues to get cuter and cuter every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Maggie Cam. Look at that. Like, you want to talk about, like, supermodel tendencies. This girl is it. Even when she's not trying to look cute, this is what she does. Look at this. Look at the ear perk up. She knows what's up. Oh. You know, shout out to my buddy Big Boy with Deneb Carpentry Finishing, who made this beautiful set here, and shout out to the Tooth Booth as well. Hey, there it is. That's just said it. That's really cool. He mentioned that Maggie looks like a little Tanuki doll, like, you know, from Super Mario Brothers 3, the Tanuki suit. So she's a little Tanuki, which I think is super cute as well. The Maggie Cam, as always, proudly brought to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. I almost hate to do this, LB, but we are going to give you a little virtual tour from last week when Marge and I were in there checking things out. And it's probably going to block up a bit of her beautiful face, but that's okay. Should we go ahead and give that a go? Buckle up and come shopping with us. That sounds like what those people do. Oh, look at this. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm sideways. Oh, no.
Maggie?
Oh, no.
What are you doing over there?
LB, it's hurting my neck, bro.
Station.
Hey, there he is.
Station.
So that's the spa right there.
You're
That's the
not
puppy
helping
spa I'm
yourself
always
to
telling you about.
treats.
State-of-the-art, second to none. Then there's the raw foods. They're all in the fridges at the back there. So if you're looking to change your animal's diet, it's there. Then you got all the beds and crates over in that corner. That whole back wall is all just the dry foods. Okay, then down there, this is the fashion aisle. You get your jerseys and other cute little outfits for your pets. And then toys, treats, toys, treats, dry food, toys, treats, more treats. Hey, there's the buckle up leashes and collars over there. Medicines over there. There's Marge trying to literally take as many treats as she can from Rochelle, as Leroy wasn't there today. There was no Mike, no Leroy, so it was just Rochelle, and she just spoiled Marge rotten. All the treats. Like, it's even more treats. And then you got toys. Look at all those leashes, man. It's all there. That's a little virtual tour. As I say it all the time, second to none, all right? Really good people, local business, doing really good things. That's what we're all about. We love supporting that. And we're so thankful and grateful to have them on board here as we grow into this incredible, I always call it like a movement, but just this family, man. This family of good people doing good things. They were the very first ones to get on board with that. So they're also open after hours and on weekends, thanks to Kirsten and Chris, in case you needed more. So thank you to Mike, Rochelle, and beautiful Leroy for always giving us a fantastic pet shopping experience over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Well done, Maggie. Very well done. So it is Thursday. We talk about it all the time around here. Very cool how this show goes live Monday to Friday, 4 to 5, no matter what. But it's a different show every day. Different themes, different hosts, different everything. And it keeps it fresh and it keeps it topical. And one of the biggest factors in that is on Thursdays. We got a guy, I call him the human energy drink, because whenever he rolls in, man, it's just, everything perks up. You're just like, whoa, okay, here we go. And he was off for a couple weeks, and it got, we were starting to need our energy drinks a little bit. So he has made his return, and here is the sign to ensure you that today is indeed a Thursday. It's Thursday.
Hey, yeah.
And it's CTV's Matt Young.
Look at that, in the house.
Pairing
How you doing?
always pairs so well together. So happy to have you back.
Perfect.
Whenever he
Perfect.
stops by, we know it's going to be a good
It's
day.
going to be fun. Exactly. How's your week's been so far?
Good week, grinding,
Good.
getting
Right
in
on.
there, doing
Right
what
on.
we do. How about
Oh,
yourself?
that's good. Not too bad. It's been fantastic. It's been good. It's been nice weather-wise.
Yeah.
And lots going on in the city. And we're going to talk a little local sports because how about those Riders?
Whew.
Man, that
Whew.
was fun. And by the way, it was great to appear on the 13th Melon with you guys.
Love
at
having ya.
halftime, And we're going
Love
to do that
having
more
ya.
throughout the season,
It's
so
the
that'll
best.
be great.
Man, the simulations, they're so cool.
Oh, and
I've
by
been
the way,
watching them
we'll be
over and
doing
over.
more of those. And
So
I-
fun.
I think maybe we'll do like a few like Hilltops and Husky
Oh, yeah.
simulations too. Why not?
You know
Let's
what you're doing,
Let's
yeah.
have some fun. A lot of people love that stuff. So
we talked about it a lot like last season.
there you go.
And we're like, guys, you can have this. Use it on your big
There
screens.
you
And no one's
go,
reached
there
out
you
yet.
go,
So
there you go.
we'll just keep debuting them here
There
on
you go.
the network.
Exactly. So we like to talk about sports and video games and Saskatoon sports and Saskatoon video games.
All of it.
Because there's lots of gamers in Saskatoon, and there's lots of people in Saskatoon that have been gaming for a long time,
Yes.
like us. Like,
We're so-
we've been
don't bring up
gaming
how old we
forever.
are, man.
Well, okay. Well, we won't. Well, we're gonna find out right
It's
away,
been-
anyways.
Oh, okay.
Because today we're gonna do every couple of months we like to do video game anniversaries.
I love this.
And
It's one of my
so
one of my
we're gonna
favorite things right
say
here.
happy birthday
Yes.
to some video games that a lot of us have enjoyed over the years and that are classic hits. So, how about we'll get started with the happy birthday, and the first one that we'll talk about is Secret of Mana.
Oh, here we go.
Who remembers Secret of Mana for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System?
This is one of the games that is on my list of playing because I love Chrono Trigger. We're about to do Chrono Trigger tomorrow night. We're starting it on
Chrono Trigger
on the
is an
Twitch
awesome
stream.
game
Yep.
too. Chrono Trigger is awesome.
We're about to get into that one big time
Well,
on the
that's
Twitch
good.
channel.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger is great. Secret of Mana. So this game was released in August 6th, 1993.
Ugh.
So a long time ago. Set in a high fantasy universe, it allows it follows three heroes as they attempt to prevent an empire from conquering the world with the power of an ancient flying fortress. Now, the game got great reviews for its graphics, great reviews for its storyline and gameplay. It was actually re-released on the Wii Virtual Console in 2008. And the game is, now this game, obviously, it has very high replayability. You're going to recognize, it's going to look a little bit like the interface for Super Mario RPG.
Okay.
Because it was made by Square.
Yeah.
So they're the same guys that made
Did
Super
that one.
Mario RPG.
See,
So-
and when I look at this, I think of like even a little bit of Link to the Past,
Link to the
Link to the
Past,
Past,
yeah,
and
Zelda.
big time
Yep.
Chrono Trigger.
Yep.
Apparently, the same people that did that one
There you
were
go.
a part of the Chrono Trigger
and,
as well.
and these games were super popular in the 90s. Of course, they had that top-down look.
Very
okay,
cool.
like a lot of those games did back then.
Then this is like Final Fantasy VI, which we just finished up. Yeah.
Exactly. So Secret of Mana, a super popular game for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, for those of you who did not keep your copy of Secret of Mana, we're about to make you feel
Don't
a
do
little,
it.
a
Don't
little
do
sad,
it. Don't do
because
it.
we're gonna do it here.
We always talk prices here.
So Secret of Mana, if you have the game complete in a box, that can run you about $180,
Whew.
$200.
Keep those
right?
boxes.
Keep those boxes. I always say to people, keep the box. 'Cause
Yeah.
Sometimes the box is worth more than the game.
Dude, significantly.
Exactly.
It's crazy, yeah.
Exactly. And then if anybody has a brand new copy of this game, you're into the $500-$600 range. So obviously not a whole lot of those out there.
Yeah.
But even just the cartridge game itself can run you $70 or $80. So you have Secret of Mana. Don't throw it away. Don't lose it. Don't let your dad put it in the pile of crap that you throw it at the garage sale.
Yeah.
Keep it. It's a great game and it's fun to play.
If only
and it's a collector's item as well.
If only we would have known that back then. Hey?
Exactly.
Like how many game boxes did we just rip?
Exactly.
We would rip them open.
Because you're a kid, you don't care, right?
That's
you just want to get out and play. Now, so that is happy birthday to Secret of Mana.
I love that. It's a good reminder that I actually be playing that game.
Now, this next one you've probably played, I don't know, but NHL hockey for 1991 for the Sega Genesis.
That's about as far back as it goes right there. Oh.
This game here, everybody talks about NHL 94 being sort of the real big arcade style NHL game for Super Nintendo. But this was actually the first one. It came out in 1991. So
That's
it's going to have
crazy.
old teams. It'll have the Minnesota
Oh, look at the Whalers. I saw the Whalers there.
The Whalers, yeah. This game was released in August of 1991, long time ago. And it was the first game to feature all official NHL teams and logos and players all in the same game.
Yeah.
This was made by EA Sports. The same group that made the Madden game that year also made this game as well.
That's pretty cool.
So, and as you can see, it's basically, this is kind of what led to the world famous NHL 94 that would come out 3 years later.
Which is crazy to me because as we watch this, was 94 the one-timers or 95 when they brought in one-timers?
94 was the one where the one-timers were really
okay, so that
perfected
really changed it, yeah.
Now, this game had other stuff, right? This game had, one of the big things that were revolutionary at the time is this game had instant replays.
And then it's fighting,
and
too.
we gotta fight right now.
Look at that. That's awesome.
This is awesome. Right after a goal. That was another huge selling point of these games.
You
was
could
fighting,
fight.
Right?
So good.
NHL Hockey 1991 for Sega Genesis. Now, like a lot of sports games, it doesn't cost as much. You can pick up this game in a box for $30.
Yeah.
But I would say, look, it's cheap, get it, and it's fun to play. I mean, plenty of good times with your friends. And if you want to be some of those old teams that don't exist anymore, like the Quebec Nordiques or like the Hartford Whalers or teams like that, get this. So NHL Hockey 1991 for Sega Genesis.
Was NHL 94 the first one for Super Nintendo?
No, the first one for Super Nintendo came out in 93.
Okay.
That was NHL PA Hockey 93.
Yes, gotcha.
So this game never came out for Super Nintendo.
That's what I mean. So there was a good 2 years on Sega before they...
Exactly.
Yeah, so win
part
for
of that
Sega.
was at the time, EA actually found Sega's hardware a little bit easier and better to develop a lot of these games on.
That makes sense,
so they came out on Sega first. Eventually, they came out on Super Nintendo.
Amazing.
Finally, for today, this game is great. Now, this game is also one that you're probably going to wish you would have kept.
I
This
see the dollar signs in your eyes.
Ninja Gaiden Trilogy for the SNES.
Okay.
Now, this game was released August 10th of 1995 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And what this was is it included all three of the original NES games remastered with new graphics. Do you remember the Ninja Gaiden series for NES?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
I sucked at them. They're so hard.
Oh, they're not easy to play. I mean, they're fun, but they are very difficult.
Hard, yes.
Now, these were made by Tecmo, also famous for making the Tecmo Super Bowl games.
Hence the music. That music sounds so familiar.
Exactly. So now, Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. This game, it continues to be very, very popular amongst gamers.
Oh, yeah. Speedrunning community loves it.
And it was not released in Europe. The Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, I am told, was not released, at least according to my research.
Yeah.
And, oh, jeez.
Hey, don't you worry about that.
Somebody's got to make, there you go. Look at that. By the way.
Quick shout out to Furniture.
That's not us.
Furniture.
It has unlimited continues.
I like that.
That's what's really nice about this game. It
makes it a little easier.
Has a great storyline. A lot of people like the graphics. It got smoking good reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the Ninja Gaiden series, like the whole series was super popular. This game here, it was released in 1995, so you're nearing the end of the Super Nintendo cycle, right? This game here, if you just have the cartridge, is going to run you near $200.
See, I didn't even know this existed, so that makes sense to me.
If you have a brand new copy of this, you're looking at roughly $1,200 to $1,400.
Come on.
Yeah, it's money.
So is it just super rare? Is that what it is?
It's super, and it was released late in the Super Nintendo cycle.
Like a lot of those games get lost at the end, right?
And it's a sought-after game.
Yeah.
So Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, fantastic game for the Super Nintendo, and if you have a chance to pick it up, you obviously have a pretty good job because it does. But if you do, if you still have the game, this is another one you want to tell your mom and dad. Mom and dad, don't ever throw this out. Keep it in a box somewhere. And this is great game.
And this is so cool to see too, like the remasteredness of it all. Yeah, man.
This is. And by the way, these games, they were fun. And if you beat it, you were real happy because back then, a lot of games didn't have save states, right? You had to restart a level all over again.
You were the coolest kid in the schoolyard
if you could beat this. And you brag to your friends about
all the time.
There you go.
It's like, what, bro? You haven't beat it? Are you even a ninja? You know?
So happy birthday to Ninja Gaiden Trilogy for SNES. 3 fantastic games that are celebrating their birthdays this month or this year, and we thought we'd showcase them. And of course, if you find them at a game store, try and pick them up locally here in Saskatoon. Lots of great game stores, and
local treasures right there, man. Local treasures. I love that.
It brings back memories. Brings back memories.
I died so many times. Like I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah.
What's the word?
The game.
Yeah.
So you had to play Blockbuster extra money.
Of course. Just embodying the soul of Ryu there. I could never do it. So much jumping. Like all the speedrunners, it's all about just knowing when everything's coming, right? You just remember it's basically just replay through your head.
It's
all the spawn
level,
spots,
right?
you know when they're going to come here and do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
Exactly.
Very cool. All right, buddy.
So there you go.
Video games, check. Sports.
Local sports. Let's check it out. Woo. So how about those Riders? We talked about them. They won. They're off for a little while. Their next game is August 16th.
Yeah.
They take on, I believe it's the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
That sounds about right.
And I might be at that game. We'll see. If I'm not, then I can maybe join you guys on the 13th Melon.
And if you are, maybe you'll just join from the stadium.
I might be able to join from the stadium.
We'll see how it all works out.
We can test how the internet goes. I mean, 30,000 people in one place, it might be tough. But they're looking at a good crowd. They've opened up the upper deck.
Here we go.
Sold out for Labor Day, so that game is sold
out.
How about the Berries? Okay, so they're in the playoffs after setting a record for the most wins in a single season by a franchise. And they lost against Moose Jaw 6-4.
Yeah.
Moose Jaw walks in here as an underdog, and they beat. So we got to hope those Berries can go back to Moose Jaw and win tonight.
I'm telling you, we talked about it yesterday on the All the Way Around table. And I said, you guys, this reeks of the Bruins, the Boston Bruins, when they set the new record for most points in the regular season, and everyone said, look out, this is the team that's going to just go to the moon.
Early.
First round out. And you can't get stuck in those trap games. And we think everything about it makes me upset.
Baseball is a little bit different. Like, it doesn't have quite the same continuity as football and hockey, because you have starting pitchers but look, I think first of all, it was a good ball game, even though they lost. It was good tight baseball. I think the Berries can still do it. Go Saskatoon Berries. Let's jam it up and bring it back to Saskatoon for Game 3.
Just a little hiccup. That's all.
There you go. And then this weekend, the Saskatoon Hilltops.
Toppers.
They start their season. Their first game is on the road this weekend. They're taking on Winnipeg, and then they're back home the following week. Okay. I'll be, of course, doing the play-by-play for that game on the stream. Yours truly, the voice of the Hilltops here. And they got an interesting squad this year. They have a lot of their running backs are back. One guy that's back with the Hilltops, Jonathan Stevens, he was in Ryder Camp. Big defensive lineman. So
like that.
If you want to see some future Saskatchewan Rough Riders, get out there and enjoy a Saskatoon Hilltops game. Awesome. By the way, one thing that for everyone out there, if you go to a Hilltops game or if you haven't been to a game yet, one thing that they do really well on, the merch. They have merch. They have merch like CFL teams have merch.
I like that.
I'm impressed. I mean, if you just pop by to check out the merch stand, like they've got shirts and sweaters and hats and sweatshirts and sweatpants and little knickknacks and everything. It's just awesome. And hats. So I mean, I gotta give a shout out to the merch guys at the Hilltops because they got some great merch. So Hilltops, they're on the road this weekend, but they'll be back home next weekend for their home opener. Of course, maybe we'll do a little Tecmo Super Bowl fun with them
Ooh,
right
yes.
here on the Gary Nichols Show.
This is what we
of
love to
course,
do, brother.
As we always do. So yeah, and then in a month we'll start talking about a little bit, but Huskies football starts last week of August.
That was my football impression.
There you go. Yeah.
Right over those mountains over there.
Touchdown!
That's it. That's the one, brother. Dude, always appreciate it. Thank you for getting us all caught up. And don't fret. I truly believe in the Berries tonight.
I believe in the Berries too. I look.
This is one of those. It's one of those trap games, man. When you come in there and you have no expectations, like no one expected them to do anything. This is supposed to be a Berry just mashing.
Yeah.
And you got to get your legs under you. You got to get into playoff mode.
It's a best of 3 series for a reason.
That's right.
I think the Berries will come back, and I think that they'll win this series, and I think we'll have them in the final, and I'm excited for that. So go Saskatoon Berries, and hopefully they can bring it back for a Game 3 out there at Cairns Field.
That's it. His name is Matt Young. He's from CTV. He's here every Thursday. We talk games. Happy birthday to Secret of Mana, Tecmo. Ninja Gaiden trilogy, which I didn't know existed, and obviously 91.
Happy birthday to those games.
So amazing.
As well. There you go.
Dude, thank you so much. We always appreciate it, and looking very forward to seeing you next week, brother.
See you next Thursday.
Nailed it. There we go. Beautifully done. Thank you again to CTV's Matt Young stopping by like he always does on Thursdays around here on your show, and we always enjoy having him as we continue with the Thursday edition. And it is now time to bring in our final guest of the day, a man I know and I've loved for so long, a man who has gone on many, many life-changing adventures with me over the years, be it in old vans cruising around town, as freshies, if you will. Mm-hmm. The first time I ever discovered what beer was like, pretty wild. Got a little clip on my ankle, and it's like, it doesn't even hurt. It got ran over. Didn't even notice. It was crazy. It's like, this is what booze does? All the way up to getting egged from the top balcony of boats, houseboats out at lakes, and so many more. Stories we can't say on the air, but just so you know the kind of bond I have with my brother right here. You also may remember him as Johnny Factoid from the old radio show. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back yet again. It's Johnny Factoid!
Hello, everybody.
Transition. Hats off to the transition.
Oh, wow.
master.
That was pretty on
He knows what he's doing.
point.
Yes, sir. How you doing, old friend?
I'm doing good, Gary. A little under the weather this week, but
I feel like everybody is. We're powering through.
No one likes to be sick in the summer. Just got to power through it.
Apparently, all you need to do is rest, and we just don't know how to do it.
What's that? Hey,
That's the problem. We live in a world where it's frowned upon to get a little bit of rest here and there, so you got to just go hard, and we're okay with grinding.
That's what winter's for, hey? The rest.
That's right. Settle in and put on that 20 pounds
Yeah.
and hibernate like the bears we are.
There you
Living
go,
that
buddy.
bear life. Okay. Ooh, dude. LB, do we have the zoo video ready to go? Yeah. All right. Check this out. So our buddy Jeff, the zoo manager over at the Saskatoon Forestry Farm and Zoo, he gave us a tour of the place, and we played our first video with him of the pronghorns, and we have another video that I'm very excited to debut here, and then we're going to post a little bit later as a short on the YouTube channel. So before we get into anything else, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I think it's time for us to enjoy another adventure at the zoo with our good buddy Jeff. Let's see how this goes.
Hey everyone, check out the zoo!
We're in our Prairie Butterfly House. Our Prairie Butterfly House was sponsored by the Saskatoon Zoo Foundation, which helps raise us capital, as well as a donor. So this exhibit is really an immersive exhibit that gives you an opportunity to walk through and really see butterflies up close and learn the importance of pollinators. We have over 14 different species of butterflies, and there can be anywhere from 50 to a couple hundred flying around at any one time. One of the things that a lot of people don't realize about butterflies is their lifespan is very, very short. Most butterflies don't live more than 4 to 7 days. So we get our butterflies actually sent in by pupa, which are the chrysalis, about every 2 weeks from Costa Rica. And there's a butterfly farm that we work with down there that not only do they do farming for all these different species of butterflies, but they also do a lot of conservation work with the blue morpho, which is the national butterfly of Costa Rica.
How cool is that, hey? butterflies.
Butterflies. I've been there. We checked it out, me and the kids. That's been around for a few years now.
It's freaking awesome, dude. Like I went in there and Jeff started talking about stuff. And like when you walk in, they have all the panels so the butterflies don't get out. And as Jeff was talking to us, I had to apologize. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm about to have a huge coughing attack right now. I need to leave the premises. And I just turned around and walked out the door. And you're not supposed to go out the indoor. So I go on this run to go get some water. I'm coughing and losing it. And I didn't even realize that I went out the wrong door. So like if I had any butterflies on me or anything, like
there you go.
Like they're supposed to check you before you leave.
Yep.
Do not do what I did. But it's nice because that tour was for me too because I didn't get to see most of it.
Well,
so
at least they brought you back. Hey?
Very nice.
Yeah.
As our buddy Jeff over at the zoo doing it again. We got one more sweet video that I'm excited for, and then I think we're going to shoot a couple more. Just showing off all these cool things going on over at our lovely, lovely zoo. So, Johnny Factoid. We will start today's party with your factoid. We'll throw it back. We'll do what we used to do, and then we'll go from there because we got a bunch of stuff we want to get to here. Yeah, absolutely. But first and foremost, if you don't know, he walks in here. He tells us a fact about a artist or a band. It's musically based, and we learn. And then we can later take those facts and impress your friends and family, all because of this guy right here. And he's got another one for us, which I'm very excited for, as I really miss. Like, we were doing these every week, and there was a lot of learning going on. Like, I learned a lot.
Get back in the summertime. Everybody's busy.
It's my guy.
It's tough to get in all the time, right?
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm grateful to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another Factoid with Johnny.
Well, Gary, today let's talk about our guitar player from a band, the Black Sabbath.
Ooh.
Yes, Mr. Tony Iommi.
Tony.
I guess we could always touch base on Ozzy there. I mean,
Yes.
it's too
That's
bad,
still fresh,
but
hey?
at least he got to do the concert and it worked out in the end. You know,
So
it's
crazy, that
sad,
whole thing,
but
yeah.
hey, it's just it's good he had one more kick at the can. I
Well,
guess you could
it's
say. And
when you look big picture, that whole like
oh,
he shouldn't
everybody
have
was
made it to
there,
50.
and- No,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Oh, that
Like,
guy,
yeah.
he should have been dead at 23.
Crazy,
Like,
yeah.
you know.
So it's a good run when you look at it through those goggles, for sure.
Right. Okay, so Tony Iommi, some of the biggest riffs of all time. I
Yes.
mean, love them or hate, you know, like Black Sabbath or not. They did have some of the most iconic riffs.
Dude,
And
when you're laying the foundation for something that's
what
big as
was-
metal, yeah.
Exactly,
For
right?
sure.
What was it? What was that devil's note that I dropped? I can't remember the note, but it's like you're not supposed to play
Yeah.
it, and then it opens with Black Sabbath.
That's the first note. Yeah, and that's a great point. Like,
Yeah.
don't listen to this because you will welcome demons into
Yes.
your home. And
Well-
all the metalheads are like, hell yeah, we will, brother.
just
Let's
like
do
the
this.
Beatles. What was it? White album backwards. Or
Don't do it,
something.
yeah.
All those old.
Apparently Jay-Z's got one of those where if you listen to it
Oh,
backwards,
yeah.
it's like
I've heard. I think
yeah.
I did hear about that.
No conspiracy. We don't like to ever
we
get
don't.
into any of those
we
things.
don't get in
I will
conspiracies
say though,
here,
if there
hey?
was ever a guy, like I had to get rid of all my Jay-Z stuff, and you probably should too,
Yeah.
because that is not a good person.
Well, yes.
Sorry.
That'll come to light. I'm
With a
sure
little
in
stuff.
a year or so.
We're-
So, but anyway, Tony Iommi, a lot of those riffs almost didn't come to because when he was about, I think it was 17, 18 years old, he's working at a metal shop back where he grew up. Well, him and Ozzy, where they're originally from, right,
Yeah.
in England. And he's working on a machine. I think it was an actual shear. He was shearing some metal, and he actually, most people probably don't know, he actually sheared off the top two of his ring finger and middle finger on his left hand.
Sort of important for
Yeah,
playing.
and then so
You
it
can't struggle
healed.
with that one.
You know, he got stitched out, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They healed it or whatever.
Keep in mind,
So-
this would be like what the
Oh,
50s probably.
mid 60s, early
Yeah.
60s. So,
Dude.
well, yeah, mid to late. You know,
You're not going to get the best stitcher job.
No,
done.
probably
Yeah.
not. And who knows what happened to it? I guess it did shear. He literally sheared with the shear his fingers off. No pun intended.
Clearly.
So it probably was a pretty clean cut. But anyway, he tried to get back into playing guitar, right? And he just couldn't do it because his muscle, like it was like you're missing, like you got to push so much further.
And he probably didn't have
right?
any feel or anything in there.
Yeah, who knows exactly what was going on. But so anyway, what he did was he ended up making these fingertips out of like resin and sap were the first
Come
couple.
on.
So he experimented. Yeah, if you
Like
watch old videos of him
prosthetics.
playing, he's literally like, it was like dried sap with wood chips. I don't
Dude.
even know what he did at first. But then
How hard would that be to relearn to play like that, hey?
yeah, I know it. And I mean, to play as good as he did, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, and to bend and whatever. So yeah, you played like that for a while, and then as he got like once Black Sabbath became a little bigger, then I'm sure the company, I'm pretty sure
He
they
probably
did.
got. He probably got a sponsor
They
for
did
that.
make them, yeah, some kind of like
Tony's
actual
fingertips
like
proudly brought to you
Tony's
by-
tips or who, you know, something like that. They're called. Who knows, right?
You want to play like Tony? Put
Yep.
on the tips.
Yep, put on the
That'd
tips.
be-
But I'm
oh,
sure
man.
I'm pretty sure somewhere in some guitar shops,
Oh,
they
for sure.
probably sell some like novelty.
I should
Hey,
look into that. Yeah.
Yeah, Tony's
That's
tip.
very
I
cool.
should start that.
I had no
Hey,
idea.
Write
Tony's
him a letter.
tips.
Say Tony's tip. We're gonna start.
We're looking at branding your
Yeah,
fingertips.
if you want to add tips
prosthetics.
to your fingers aren't long enough for the guitar.
Oh,
you're not
or,
happy.
Or your hands are little baby
Well, yeah,
hands
yeah,
like
you
mine,
don't
where
got
like
the
I
Jimi
can't
Hendrix,
press.
you know,
no,
like
when I press, it hurts
big
my little
mitts.
fingies.
Or
man.
that too.
You know,
You don't
It's
get the
hard.
calluses worked up.
Yeah.
And you don't want to
these
get the
hands
calluses.
don't know what hard work is. The rest of my body has finally learned what hard work is, but the hands still don't know.
That's
you know?
like my hands.
The softest
now.
hands.
Back
You
in
got
the old
man
flooring biz,
hands.
it's. But when I was with the railway, oh my God, baby hands.
That's
Like,
it.
you had to wear gloves all the time, and I felt like such a baby. Like it was literally like I couldn't grab anything. I was like, my hands hurt.
Man, that's a good.
Not
I never
used to
thought
that.
about that. Hey, like the transition. If you're in a job where you
Yeah.
don't
like,
have gloves and then you move to one where you have to, that your
Yeah.
whole feel of everything. Would
Oh,
be
dude,
thrown
it
right
was
off.
like baby hands. It was
That's
nice. You know, they felt good, but
that
in
hand,
both ways, you
that
know?
hand model career coming in hot. So there
Yeah.
you go. The factoid for today. Compliments of the great Johnny Factoid. Tony Iommi, the dude from Black Sabbath, sheared off two of his
Sheared.
fingers. Clean
Yeah.
cut. And they put them back together, and then he made fake tips out of, what you say, resin and moss?
resin and who knows, tree sap. I don't know.
Tree sap, that was the one. Tree sap and some, wood carvings, wood shavings, and there you go.
Yeah.
Now you can impress
Made
your
her
friends.
happy.
I would have never known. This is why we always bring you in. Thursday edition of your show continuing. We got Johnny Factoid hanging out with us, and I got to tell you, the Bugsy 69 Wing Crew, bro,
Bugsies.
right here. That's your passport. Just like Folk Fest has passports.
Oh, yeah.
You get them
Yep,
stamped to
yep.
East Pavilion, go to. Bugsy's passports. You get them at Markham Mall or Lawson Heights. 69 different flavors in there to choose from.
Ooh, that's what
And
it
the
is.
whole idea of this is to get you to try some wings
Yeah.
that you would normally never
have
try.
tried, yep.
Exactly. So once you try it, you stamp it off, then you keep going along. Be it the creamy taco was so good. A
Drinking
taco.
the world at Winston's. Hey, it's like that.
Yeah,
Hey?
so it's sort of the same idea. Then you got
Nice.
there's some Wild West lemon, like a wet lemon pepper, Thai peanut. We've tried a bunch of these now because they bring us a lovely game day feast for each of our
Nice.
13th. But hey, LB, what place is Johnny Factoid in on our 13th Melon predictions?
Oh.
Okay, sorry, he's probably.
Oh.
Normally when
Oh,
LB's in
yes,
there, he's
yes, my
producing the show, but
prediction.
he's also doing like 18 other things.
Did
So
you like
whenever
that
I
one
ask
at
him
Jeremy's where it was like down to the last field, return
stuff, all
field.
over it, I laughed. It was a classic chair. Fourth place, 22 points. You don't have to tell me where I'm at, bud, and I definitely don't want to hear where you're at. So we'll just leave it there. So thank you.
Is there a prize? Huh?
I think the prize is a date with LB.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah, and you guys. Oh, just had to throw that out, hey? He's in first place. I don't know if you heard him say, yeah.
That thing's now it's rigged.
And yeah, that's what I said. No one will ever know either because he's
No,
like, oh, I have
he's
a
like,
very
yeah, I'm
special,
first.
precise point. Yeah, it's. And you know I would never make sense of it anyway. So that's what my whole point is that
Hey.
it will never make sense to me. So you can do whatever you want. We had this past the smoked candy, and we had the vampire killer.
candy?
Yeah, so it's like smoked candy bacon.
Yep.
And it's just, like the things they do. Electric lemon, the Greekalo, a Greek
I've
buffalo.
had electric lemon and bigger. They had
Oh,
it was
shout
like
bigger.
electric lemon pepper.
God,
It
I
was
love
like
bigger.
it was good.
Amazing. Bugsies, get the passport, get him stamped off, and then you know what happens, Johnny?
Get a
You win
shirt.
the shirt. You join the club.
Whoa.
I did the 69 at Bugsies. Look at that ruckus cock
Nice,
there. Isn't that
nice.
impressive? Just shredding
Pretty,
away.
that's pretty.
You get the shirt. You join the team.
I like his armor. Eh? He's got like Legion of Doom there. Hey?
I did not notice
Hey,
that until right
look
now.
at
He's
that.
got the shoulder pads, bro.
Yeah.
Little Legion of Doom action for sure. Little Doomsday device.
Nice.
Man, that shirt gets better every time I look at it. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, wait a minute. It's Thursday. Over half price on your wings. So you take your passport in. Again, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights locations.
That's right. They have the
And you can
Tuesday,
just
Thursday
double
deals.
it down.
That's
Yeah.
right, eh?
Tuesdays, and that's 2 wing nights in a week. So you can get this whole bad boy stamped off. And I promise you, you will have new favorites of wings. For me, I can tell you,
Right.
cinnamon bun, Like one of the best dessert wings I've ever had. That creamy taco. I've never had a
have to
taco
try
wing.
that.
They're all incredible.
We used to go Bugsy's the odd Thursday, and when we lived in the North End.
Oh yeah,
They got
the
good
best,
wings.
man. I love Bugsy's. So shout out to them, and thank you for the game day feast and so much more as we roll on with the Bugsy's. Also, have you been out to the new Martinsville Rec Center yet?
No, I have not. I drove by it a few
Oh,
times.
baby.
I did not go in and look
It's
yet.
insane. Our very good buddy, he has started the Super Skills Hockey.
Oh, yes,
In there,
yes,
and
yes.
it's the upstairs right over top of the arena, so you can literally look through the window and you can see the ice right there, and you're above it. It's very cool. State-of-the-art facility, everything you need. It's all there. They got the treadmill, the ice treadmill.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got
Oh,
the shooting
nice.
lanes. They got the passing and puck handling stations, and it's all so futuristic, so cool. State-of-the-art stuff going on. And they always have coaches coming in. So they get guys from the Dub, guys from the show, guys from overseas, everybody. They're all coming through there.
Nice.
And basically, it's you got your drills on one screen, and then on the other screen, you have your video on a delay, so you can watch your form.
Oh, yeah, watch
compare it
what
to the
you're
form up
doing
there.
and
Yeah, it's so cool.
critique yourself.
It's that sort of, you know how
Yep.
everything just keeps going. This is
Yeah.
like right up
Next
here,
level.
and it's right here in our beautiful. Well, I guess just outside of our beautiful
That's
city,
it,
but
yeah.
we could say it's the same thing. So shout out to Super Skills Hockey. You can check it out. Superskillshockey.ca is the website, and as well, they got a bunch of social media stuff out there you can find and take part in. And hockey season's getting close, man.
That's right.
Getting very close. Time to get the kids ready, and they're doing all that. So shout out to them.
Registration's already on, isn't it?
That's
Oh, so quick.
I'd say, you know, I used to get so excited when I'd see the billboards go up. Hey, Cardinals baseball, sign up. Hey, Bobcats
Yep,
hockey, sign up. Like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Now when I see it, it's just like, oh yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
It's
The
like
fall
we just
already?
got here, bro. Yeah.
It's
So-
August 1st, man.
Ridiculous. Absolutely. Ooh, you know what I've been meaning to do, and I missed the last 4 times, I think it was. The song August 8th by NoFX.
Okay, yes.
I had like a streak of like 2 or 3 years where I'd play like a little part of it, because obviously we couldn't play NoFX on the radio.
Yes.
And I just play a little part of it. The song, this is one of my favorite songs, off Heavy Petting Zoo. Incredible album.
Great album.
One of
Great
the most
cover.
disturbing covers in the history of music. So much so that it got censored here in North
Explains it
America.
all,
Yeah,
hey?
for sure. And it's pretty much what you're thinking right there. But August 8th is a beautiful day. And like last year, I had my first August 8th here in this beautiful studio.
Yes.
And I didn't play it. So
Well,
tomorrow I'm going to have to
tomorrow
play
you
some
get
August
on
8th. I
that,
got to
eh?
make sure I remember. Yes, it's a beautiful day. And did you know that song? Here's Gary Factoid.
Nope.
Hanging out with Johnny Factoid. That song is about Jerry Garcia dying. That's the day that he died. And Fat Mike from NoFX hated Jerry Garcia.
Really?
So he wrote a whole song about how awesome August 8th is because Jerry Garcia passed away. You know? It's like I
Oh,
see a
what a
bunch of
guy, that
a bunch
Fat
of
Mike,
hippies
eh?
crying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
that, LB? I know. I know. I'm just saying, I hope I remember tomorrow. See this guy. This is what happens when you're doing 4 things at once while we got a live show going on, you
that, he's
jabroni.
got it.
Jeez. One more thing to get out there before we get into our next order of business. A touch of positivity. PAWS, Ativity. They're putting on, my buddy Kendall, they're putting on a puppy pop-up massage day.
Ooh.
So the deal here, and this is
Puppy
very
pop-up
cool.
Massage.
So it's all about extending your pet's quality of life as they
Yes,
get older,
yes,
and especially
yes.
if they're susceptible like Mars, because she only has 3 legs, so her
Yeah,
hip goes and all
yeah.
this.
Oh, for
So
sure.
she
She's gotta
she
take
comes
care
in
of that
and,
one.
exactly, and they just make sure everything's good. And she said, she was in here yesterday, she said there's a couple more spots open for the pop-up canine massage day at Bridge City Vet. That's 402 47th Street East. You can register in advance, send an email to a touch of pause, PAWS, activity @gmail.com. And you can find out if your dog can benefit from all the amazing work that Kendall and the team does, as Maggie has. And it's really cool because she'll go in there and she'll say, okay, like this is where a little bit of trouble, this is a little bit tight. So
Yep.
when we go out and do stuff, I can be aware and make sure she's
Yep.
okay. It's
Make sure
very
she's
interesting.
Working. Yep.
Yeah, so I like that. So shout out to
Oh, it's
Kendall
nice,
and her
eh?
friends at A Touch of Positivity. Yeah, man.
Good.
Those are what we call live reads.
Live reads.
Live reads. If you feel like maybe your business, maybe your charity, your organization, there's some event coming up. If you're feeling like it could use a bit of a live read around here, boy, oh boy, have we got an email for you. This email
We got the place.
comes with the best theme song in the history of emails, I believe. Have you heard this one yet?
I've
Have I done
heard
this
it.
for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't.
No, you haven't been here enough to know the words yet, so I'll do it
No,
myself.
I got to get on that.
And I got to tell you,
Okay.
are our chairs just really low?
I got to sit up. It's our posture, Gary.
You know, if we really get in here, we could be like a little Jack in the
Coach
Box.
Yowes will be trying to get that posture straight that back. But
Shout out to Coach Yowes.
Hey.
Man, I got to text that guy. I keep bugging him. I want to get him in here and doing something. Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Oh, no. Dragon.
oh,
He's staying a little bit. He's sitting on his back.
yeah,
now.
he's
That's kind
just
of cool.
chilling. He's chilling.
See, it's a theme song so good that even dragons fall to their knees out of awe. Get out of here.
Whoa, the
Not bad,
backhand.
eh? Not
Hey,
bad.
remember?
So
I can
fun.
never remember which way.
Fun with graphics. Yeah, I know. Trust me. Was this 331
it
or
was
something?
out the
We've
door.
done so many episodes and still I mess it up all the time. Brand new, updated website right now. LB finally got all the stuff that Royal Andrews needed to update it. So all the new shows are in there and room for a couple more that are coming down the pipeline. Dufferinav.com, just like the email, minus the contact and the @ sign. Very simple, very
There you
streamlined.
go. Well,
Perfectly sized
Dufferin
Dufferin Ave
Ave.
Media Network sign as well. We love that. I like to put the old Brooklyn bowling spin on this one.
Oh,
you do this one?
Yes.
Come on now.
Well, I'll just
1, 2,
backhand.
3. Yeah, you can
This
send it
way,
the other way.
that way.
This way.
That
believe.
way,
Yeah,
here we
like
go.
This. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Nice.
There,
That was good.
That was a good one. That was
Fun with graphics. I'm gonna
nice spin. Was that a little Ernie McCracken on that?
Big Earn.
Big Earn.
Big
Huh?
Earn.
Sponsor family and sing them on everywhere I go.
Come on now.
Oh, I love that
Big Boy
movie.
was over here for
Love that movie.
our weekly Tuesday.
Ah, the Big Boy, yes.
Yeah, and we were talking about Big Earn, because we were watching
Yeah.
baseball, and Ernie
Yeah.
Clement playing for the Jays.
Yep,
I was
yep.
like, that's Big Earn. He's like, no way. And then we got talking about Roy Munson and getting Munson.
Munson's, yeah.
God,
That
Kingpin's
hand
such
in
a
the
good
old
movie.
bowl.
I asked him, okay, here's the
Shino
question.
Bolo?
Here's the question for you. How many copies of Kingpin do you think he has on VHS?
Oh, God. I don't know.
It's not what you think. It's only one, and I was so disappointed in him.
Yeah.
Because he had so many VHS.
Yeah.
like, 'cause
Well, I
tapes
guess
around.
you only really need one.
That's
but
it. But when you're collecting,
Yes,
as he
true.
tends to do, so very, very fun.
He's always
right
collecting
there.
something.
That's right. The Twitch stream. We finished Final Fantasy VI. For the first time in my life, I played Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
And
No
I think
one
our
went that high.
total out. Well, man, apparently it's on like 16 now.
Oh,
and there's
really?
like
I
subs
guess,
on them
yeah.
too. Like there's so many levels. But that one is in the books, completed. You can see the videos on the network this Friday. That's tomorrow night. Brando and Gary get good at games with guests. Our guest being the Phenom. And the game is going to be a little ditty called Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger. And earlier, Matt Young, when he was doing his thing, Secret of Mana came out on this day years and years and years ago. And Secret of Mana is like basically, I think the guys that did that game were a part of Chrono Trigger, so it looks a lot like it. The point of the story is, when we do these games, it's not just playing it, it's performance art as we voice all the characters and stuff. So it's very
yes,
cool,
there
very
you
fun
go.
like that. And if you ever want to know what Chrono Trigger is all about, we will find out tomorrow night. Twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. Now let's go like this. So stick with the fun with graphics. Got to get a good grab.
Get a
Yeah,
grab on
grab
it.
it with me. Then we're sending
Okay.
her up on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Oh, little delayed.
Little delay. I
I
was
knew where it was
expecting
going.
to go
Yeah.
this way. You button hooked me, Gary. Yeah.
Didn't know you were going to button hook me. Oh, the goat. The goat
Goat,
from Adam
yeah.
Sandler. Oh, he button hooked me.
Go to
Didn't
the
know.
Ragu
The Ragu Festival. Oh, Adam Sandler
Oh,
CDs.
those are so good.
Man, we were talking about our.
I got these hooves. Come on.
Got these effing hooves. Every time those come up, I always think of Matt Berg.
Oh,
Shout out to Berg,
100%.
my
Have
main
to.
man.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring this into Berg because you and him witnessed something pretty crazy here as we love being topical on your show. This is why we go live, because we can break all the stuff as we go. Tell me about what happened yesterday with this hot air balloon.
Oh, I'm outside in the backyard cleaning the van and
Doing your thing.
hanging out. Got the hose going. All of a sudden, you're like from the hot air balloon being
Which you didn't
filled,
know
and
at the
I was
time,
like,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. And then all of a sudden I look above the house, and there's literally a hot air balloon floating literally above the treetops.
And it should not be there.
No, and that's what I figured. I was snapping people. I'm like, he's getting a little close.
Anyone
there,
know what's going
and then-
on?
Yeah, he just kept floating. I mean, I didn't get out of the yard and go take it out, but Matty Lambier's there did, and him and his boys. And I guess it went down in old church, St. Martin's.
Right in the area.
Parking lot, little
Right
park there. And
yeah.
everybody's okay, I guess.
Which is very good.
Yeah.
LB says that we got the video.
Yeah.
Do we have to accredit anyone with this? Yeah, okay.
It was quite
Just to
the
make sure.
scene.
So there you go. Hey, perfect position on the screen too.
But
So
yeah,
look at how
apparently,
low this
look at
bad
that.
boy is.
There's like a little hole in the bottom apparently. Yeah, there you can kind of
Yeah,
see
you can
it
see the
coming
hole
to
on
view,
that the blue side there.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that hole is the culprit for this.
I would imagine.
Now, would this be called an emergency landing?
Well, I'd imagine so, right? I mean, he's gonna. I mean, it
It's an
seemed pretty
emergency.
controlled though, the way he's going. To put it down like in that little
That's
area.
sort of
like
the thing, 'cause it's
if you know
super
that part,
serious, yeah.
it's not very big.
It's a super
So,
serious
Shout out
thing
to
that's
the
happening,
balloon
but it's
the pilot, the
absolutely.
aviator.
Like, this is your emergency situation, but at the same time, it's just a slow,
Yeah.
like it's hard to take it seriously.
And I mean, you wouldn't think a little hole like that would be, because I
Look
mean,
at
look
that.
at the one on the bottom. You know,
Yeah,
it's not
it's a
that
big old
far off,
hole.
but I guess. I don't
And
know
again,
the
it's not-
physics of
it's not going all the way
balloons,
down, but-
yeah, and it's not going to just drop on us.
That's
Thank
it.
God,
So this
but-
that would have been what, like a couple blocks down from Dufferin Ave.
Oh, buddy,
Right
yeah,
there,
you would have been
right in
able
our
to see
hood.
her. If
That's
you were
very
looking
cool.
down Avalon Shopping Center right on the corner of your block,
That's
you'd be able to see it for sure.
Crazy.
For sure.
So luckily everyone's okay. And Facebook user by the name of Angel Wings.
Nice.
That is a credit. That's what the pros do. So I don't know why I thought of that. The old
There
noggin.
you go.
Hey,
Credit where
sometimes
credit is due,
what's
Gary.
the big line? Even a blind squirrel gets a nut or something like that.
So, hey, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Or a broken
blind-
watch is right twice a day.
That's right. Still right twice a
We're
day.
on. Hanging out with Johnny Factoid on the Thursday edition of your show. Have you made it out to any Berries games, my
I
friend?
haven't, and I'm really upset I haven't.
Yeah.
I got a good buddy that goes to like almost all of them, and
Yeah.
they're not pricey, and
Dude,
it's good baseball.
everything you
and
want. This is
I don't know why I haven't been. I just get home
busy,
from work
man.
and I
It's
always
busy,
forget
dude.
about it. It's like, what do you want to
Trust
do,
me.
kids? Oh, I
It's-
don't know.
We get busy.
Yeah, but
And
yes.
that's life.
And
But
they're
this team,
kicking butt.
well, they were
Hey, or
until
were?
yesterday. So they
Aw.
kicked off their first round series of the playoffs,
Uh-oh.
and it wasn't pretty.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess it wasn't bad. They lost 6-4.
But-
So it's a best of 3.
Okay, well, there we go. So
And
it's not-
they're taking on Moose Jaw, I believe, and they are in Moose Jaw tonight.
Nice.
So they
Well,
need to win tonight, bring
let's
it
go
back
Berries.
home, and
Yep.
then finish
Maybe
it off.
they
But
should go to the third game if it
man,
comes
we
back.
used absolutely. That's
There
what I'm
we
getting
go.
at here. On the all the way roundtable yesterday, we had Coach Macer
Yes.
and Coach
Yes.
Belarjon, as well as Mr. Baseball Simon Hyatt, and we were talking about how hard it is to transition from dominating so much so that you set a new record for most wins
Yeah.
in the CWBL, which is crazy, and then to just turn that off and be like, okay, now none of that matters. We're
Yeah,
going in this playoff thing.
yeah.
It's a really hard transition, and I used the reference, and you'll love this so much. The Boston Bruins,
Ah, yes.
when they broke the record for most points in a season,
Oh, yes,
everybody
yes.
said, look how this team's amazing, and then
Yeah,
they
and
lose out
then-
first round.
Yeah, it happens.
So these things, they can be blessings and curses. So we'll see how it all goes. Berries tonight, game 2, need a win, as we're looking very forward to that.
Okay. Speaking of the Bruins, remember when
Oh, no.
Marchette got traded and we were talking about, Boston screwed them over, but you were like, no, what if they said, hey, bud, why don't you go win a cup with Florida? Hey, and look what happened.
Yeah. The idea there was
Okay.
also for him to come back after.
Yeah. And so
Things got a
much
little
for
too
that,
good.
eh?
And you know what? To Marchie's credit, I saw him put out a video where he is at Timothy Hortons, and he was looking at donuts that he wants.
Yeah.
He goes, "Ooh, Boston cream." It's like, I probably shouldn't. It's like, yeah.
The guilt, eh? Or,
Well, yeah,
not
because
guilt,
the
but
idea was you're going to
Yeah.
come back here and everything's going to be good. And now he's all locked in, living that lovely no-tax Florida life.
Florida
man.
life, yeah. Well,
Who would have thought that something as simple as not having taxes would build super franchises
Wow.
as far as
Probably a
sports
good
goes.
draw.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the thing.
taxes are taxes.
That's the whole thing.
All right.
You talk about owning businesses.
Yeah, we'll love the
I
tax
had another
man.
$508 come out of my account today.
Oh,
Every
lovely.
month.
Oh, yes. They got you on that pre-pay
All
plan.
They got it all there, and that's all for business taxes.
Yep.
You know,
No.
not normal tax. These are business taxes. Like, that's great. Don't start a business is what I've been learning. Like, it's just not worth it. Unless
Yeah.
you're doing something good like this, where you're making a difference in the community, bringing people together, and raising awareness on the importance of doing the good things. Treat others how you want to be treated. And then all of a sudden,
right.
guess what? It comes back to you. And then
Karma,
we weed
right?
out those dicks and assholes, and we only have good people left. And if you're going to be a miserable piece of garbage, we don't want you. All right? It's simple as that.
True. It's
what you
is
got to
true,
do in a
buddy.
world where everybody's just sort of rah, rah, rah. Sorry, I got real ranty there. The Toronto Blue Jays, Johnny.
Ooh.
You been watching any Blue Jays baseball?
I always catch the 30 Jays in 30. I love that. You know, like I don't always have time for the game, but
Such a
usually
game
sit
changer.
down and it's like perfect.
It's the
right?
best. You can
I
literally
watch
feel
the
like
highlights and
you're
I
not
watch the
missing
most
anything.
important part.
Yes.
And, no, hey, it's awesome. They're doing good this year.
They're rolling.
They are.
They just absolutely destroyed
Now
the
what?
Colorado
Boston's
Rockies.
catching up, or is the Yanks still
So
behind them?
is- yeah,
Boston's coming back.
is
eh?
second. So
Yeah.
Boston's, I believe, 4.5 back. The Yanks are 6.5 back. Like, the Toronto Blue Jays are the best team in the American League. The Milwaukee Brewers are the only team better than them as a whole, but they're over in the NL, so we don't care about that.
Yeah, yeah.
We were looking at the odds for a Blue Jays World Series
Oh, yes.
against different teams, and they were. It's like you would think it would be thousands, right? Because it's like so hard to do, but no, like they're so favored. They're sitting around like 60 to 1, 80 to 1 on some of these things.
Good. Well, that's good.
It's good, but also a
repeat-
blessing and a curse.
Yes. Well, I know.
Don't
like you
make
said,
them think that you're going to go in and win it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's such a
Playoffs is
fine
whole
line.
other beast, right?
It's ridiculous. So
I was actually talking about the Jays with my uncle Dave there. We were at the family reunion this weekend, and we watched the Joe Carter home run at his house on the farm the one time, and I was talking about that, and he's like, "You actually remember that? You must have been like 8 years
Dude.
old." I'm like, "Dude, yeah. How could you forget?" It was
touch
like
them all,
sitting
Joe.
around. And
You'll never
also
hit a bigger
everybody's
home run
watching,
in your
'cause
life.
Remember how many
Yeah.
foul balls he hit? It was
Incredible.
like 30, I think,
it was
before he
wild.
actually hit the dinger, and then it was
Amazing. Pandemonium.
8th Street.
My brother's buddy threw
Oh.
me through our window on our deck there on Dufferin in the hot tub room. Threw me right through.
Derek's buddy.
Davey's buddy actually.
Oh,
I think it was Dave Dick that
Wow.
threw me through.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. I got beat up a lot. Like there was a reason that I was the biggest like wuss in the world.
And then Stacy, no one touched, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Stay away from the little sister.
like, but the thing that always got me was most of the guys that got beat up all the time when they were young, they turned into be like big, strong, tough guys.
Yeah.
It's like, what happened to me? You know, how come I had to be the little biatch? Cried all the time, couldn't get anything together. Mom's watching.
Oh.
Shout out to Mom.
There you
Best
go.
mom in the universe. She says, even a blind squirrel finds his nuts every
a
once in a
blind-
while. That's not
his
Mom. What the heck?
I don't think that's it. I think that's all different.
I was going to say, I don't think we'll
Hey?
ever get that one. Well done, Mom. Good humor. Way to
Wendy's,
bring it.
No, I don't
bring
know
in
if
the
that's right,
ruckus.
Wendy.
Can't or can find his nuts. Either way. All right, we got a couple more minutes to go here before we bid you adieu for the day. This is what? Thursday, August 7th.
Yes.
I love being top of it. This is the thing that people miss out on when you don't go live. You can't be on top of everything as it's
Yeah.
going. And it's so cool to be in this. And as a fan in Saskatchewan, and I brought this up earlier, I want to know if you're feeling the same way. Having the Berries, minus yesterday's game, being the best team in the history of the CWBL. Then you got the Blue Jays,
Yes.
tops in the American League, and you got the Riders sitting at
Yeah.
7-1
Hey, 7-1.
with Johnny freaking
they even
Factoid in
win
4th place
7
with the
games last
predictions.
year?
Well, this,
Hey.
as I look to LB and then I realize
Yeah.
he's still just
Where's the
grinding.
stat man?
Yeah, it's okay. Now he's busy. He's doing his thing.
Yeah. No.
How many games did the Riders win last year? Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
11.
I think it was about
pretty
that,
good.
eh, but
Yeah.
no. Good for them.
7-1.
7-1,
Best.
yeah.
Best in the CFL. You're looking at tops all across the board. Was there ever a better time to be a sports fan in Saskatoon? Dare I say Saskatchewan? Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Okay, so they
didn't
weren't
finish
that good.
bad. I
9,
mean,
8,
just-
and 1.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That says a lot about the state of the West, I guess, doesn't it? That was the one time ever that the East was the big baller.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, that was just blowing my mind. Crossovers, man.
Usually there's always Calgary dominating the West
Who?
for a
Well,
while.
the big,
But yes,
yeah.
being a Saskatchewan, or Canadian, I guess, whatever. But ball,
Whatever it is,
football.
but local all the way
No,
up.
it's awesome.
You got
It
you
is
got
awesome.
guys doing great things and stuff to cheer for, and it's so cool. And we always talk about, oh my God, woe is me. It's so hard to be a Rider fan. It's so hard to be a Blue Jays fan. Luckily, the Berries have been good right from the start, which is pretty awesome.
Yes, that's
But for the most part, it's very intriguing that we got a bunch of stuff going on that we can cheer for.
That's right, buddy.
And I'm very excited for that.
Well, and remember the Rush when they came here? They were just on fire with 2-3 champs in a row.
Yep.
That was pretty sweet, too.
I definitely remember the Rush. And do you remember when I was the PA announcer for the Rush?
Yes, I do remember that.
Can you believe that happened?
That's right.
I still can't
Very-
believe that was a thing. And everyone was so nice. Like, no one would actually tell the truth. Be like, dude, you're bombing so hard. Everyone's like, oh, you're doing good. Keep it up. It's like, guys, I know I'm garbage at this. Like, you don't got to coddle me. It's fine.
No, you're always your worst critic.
But
right,
it is
Gary?
really hard to do. Like,
Oh, I'd
I say it
imagine.
all the time. When you have 3 different people talking in your ear,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. So
You pulled it off.
shout out
buddy.
to that as local sports, national sports, provincial sports, all of them hitting all the targets and feeling really, really good about that. Is there anything else we got to get to before we call it today? I thought I had a couple more things, but I can't remember now. Anything on your mind? Was there anything else we were supposed to
What
do?
else?
LB, did I forget anything? I'm going to stop asking him because every time I look over, he's like, why do you keep bugging me? I'm doing all the things right now.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think we covered everything we were talking about earlier.
I think we're pretty
hey?
much on it, yeah. Well, I'm going
on
to
the
take
ball.
this.
I'm gonna have to get the Bugsies though. Maybe I'll have to go.
I'm telling you, dude.
Maybe
you can
not
order
tonight,
on Skip
rest
the
tonight,
Dishes.
but
You can
next
order
week
on
I
Uber
could.
Eats. All
That's
you do is
true.
go to Smitty's, and then once you're at Smitty's, you get the plain wing.
this?
Put in the memo. Oh, that old thing?
Oh,
Oh,
what's this?
okay, we're going to
Huh?
close with that. Put in the memo, the flavor you want, off of your
Willows.
passport, and they will send them over to you. That's how we celebrated my mom and dad's
41.
wedding anniversary. We got like 5 or 6 orders of wings
Oh,
delivered.
nice,
We got to
nice.
try all the cool ones, including the Sweet Escape, which was one of my favorites.
88. I
The
like that.
honey garlic parm. So this right here, I don't think I remember the last time I shot in the 80s. It would have been at least 10 years, for sure, maybe
Yep.
15. My best round of all time in the history of my life was a 79,
Yes, mine too.
and we finished in the dark the last 3 holes. It was just
Yep.
so dialed in. You
just-
hit it and you know it's right there.
Yep.
You go.
I love those ones when
Amazing.
you like have an idea of where it went, and then
That's
it's like on
exactly
the green, 10 feet away. You're like
The
yeah,
best feeling.
Of course.
And so that's sort of the dragon, if you will, as I've been chasing ever since, was to get to that 79. And slowly, as I got worse and worse over time, I realized the dream was indeed not achievable to ever get there, so much so that the bar got moved to breaking 90 instead
you
of
go.
breaking 80. And I've tried and I've tried. And, you know, some people would say that maybe it's because I'm so honest when I golf. I put a lot of pride in being a guy who will
Yes,
never,
you
know,
take
give
the
myself
strokes.
this or
I've
that.
always done that.
Yeah, there's
That
and-
gets strokes a
and
stroke.
we can agree.
You may not want to take it, but
There's a lot of guys out there who
Oh,
just
yeah.
say, let's ignore that
That was
one,
a
which is
gimme.
totally fine. Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
dude, that's
6
your own
foot
round.
gimme.
Absolutely, unless you're playing a tournament. If it's a
Well,
tournament,
yeah, if
then you got to be
if
real.
it's- Yeah. exactly. If you're in a
But
tournament, it's match,
being an honest
scramble,
golfer,
whatever, right?
It's hard.
It's good, but
It's hard
solo-
to break 90 if you're being an honest golfer. It really is. And this round, man, like I shot a 41. A
Yeah, that's a
41
good
on
start.
lakes. That's
That's
insane.
lakes, eh?
You know, yeah. And I was so proud.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. Nothing over a 5.
Yeah, because lakes, that number, 5 or 6, that'll kill you every time. That
Oh, yeah.
hole, that is just. Oh,
Yeah, there's
the
a bunch of
widowmaker.
them. There's a bunch.
Oh,
yeah.
I hate that hole.
And I think I parred
There. Oh, that's.
hole 7 on lakes, but I
Yeah.
parred it. So incredible. So this is
That was a great
I keep
hole.
this around as a reminder to you don't have to be so hard on yourself all the time.
No.
And to shoot an 89, 88.
If you're golfing once a month, it's okay.
That's
Just
right.
relax. If you're golfing every day,
Let's
well,
go ahead and wake up Frankie.
you know,
Yeah.
you can be a little harder on yourself.
That's true. And you're looking at a guy who just a couple of years ago, I was golfing 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Out of Shields, man.
Yeah.
I live
yeah.
on that
hey.
course.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I
that's when
still
I-
have yet to shoot
That was
one.
when, well, I'm sorry, I should have got you out there.
No, it's
but I will say this. I always thought, and this is my big excuse for being so shitty at golf, I always thought that if I could just get out every day and play, I could be on tour.
There you go.
That was my big saying because I've played like, again, super
Yeah,
incredibly
we played our
privileged
whole
and
lives,
spoiled.
right?
Yeah, like I've been golfing since I was a wee little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Most human beings in my situation that get that many rounds in, they should be on the tour. I mean, I'm just not good. And that's what I realized. Went out 3 times a day for like 2 months. And not only did I not get better, I actually got worse. If you can believe that. So
Ain't
I
that
had
something,
I
eh?
had to bury that dream that I had of joining the tour. If I just had that, yeah. Doesn't
You're a
work.
hockey player.
Yeah.
You're a hockey player, Happy.
I
Don't
was
worry
born
about
to
it.
play hockey. This is another Happy Gilmore right here. Johnny Factoid, thank you so much for making it in, man. I
thank you for having
always
me.
appreciate it. And today we learned Tony Iommi. Then from Black Sabbath, chopped off 2 of his fingers. My man, Tony. Tony with an I, isn't it?
I believe it is
Yeah, it's
Tony
very
with
cool.
an I. Yes, it is.
Very cool. So he had prosthetic fingertips, which is very crazy that he learned to play with. So thank you for that lovely factoid. As well, a big thank you to CTV's Matt Young for stopping by like he always does on Thursdays. A lot of fun with him as we celebrated The Secret of Mana, the Ninja Gaiden remake.
Oh.
So it was redone, all 3 games from the Nintendo on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Very cool. As well as, what was the third one I was just telling you about?
Oh,
Come on now.
What was it?
I'll
now?
get there. Secret of Mana.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
NHL 91 for the Sega Genesis came out today.
Sega Gen with the
Isn't that
blood,
crazy?
wasn't
Yeah.
it? That one had the blood in the fight.
might
Or
have
maybe
been.
it was 92 or 93.
Yeah.
But I remember
I didn't
when
know
you
there
laid
was
someone
one for that
out.
one.
Yeah.
I'm going to
What
make
a great
Gretzky
game.
bleed. That was the line for
What a
Swingers.
great
Going to
game.
make Gretzky bleed. Watch it. Anyways, to him, thank you as well. CTV's Matt Young. Del B, thank you. You're amazing and I love you and you do great work. Big fan. And we'll be back tomorrow for a Friday fun table yet again. It'll be a lot of fun. Hence it's in the name. Remember,
There you
karma's
go.
very real. Keep doing those good things and they'll start happening to you. This place is proof. I promise you. Have a great rest of your day.